Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So I was asked in a video to compare the new Mer-Man to the 2-pack. Well, before I do, a couple things. I actually did find this other Mer-Man I had sitting around where I had the alternate armor and the alternate head. So that was kind of cool. I forgot that I had them in my box, but when I was putting them back away, I saw, oh, hey, there's one right there. So I did end up getting one, so I'm kind of glad I did that. So I could have the alternate head, alternate armor. And during my review, I forgot to mention this other weapon that Mer-Man came with. So if you know the Filmation episode that this weapon came with, post it in the comments so I can go back and find it. That'd be kind of cool to find out. And let's see how it fits in his hand. Well, I probably should have got some hot water first so I can heat his hand up to put it in there. Let's see if we can get it to fit. Kind of a tight fit. It will probably fit better in this hand since this one's been spread apart for the sword. Let's try that out. And there we go. There it is. Got it in there. So the question I had from one of the viewers was, how close is the color of this Mer-Man to the 2-pack Mer-Man? So let's take a look and compare them. So you can see the one in the 2-pack that's based on the comic is very blue, and his has more of a green tint to him. So they are a little different. Now granted, if you put him next to the green one, he looks like he's blue, but next to the blue one you can see that he's actually green. So there you go. The colors are not quite the same, but they do look kind of similar because this one does have kind of more of a blue, but again, it's still very green. I'm looking at my eyes. You can see he's got more green than this one. This one has a lot more blue. So that's where it's at. Something else is I like to do is for this Mer-Man, I actually like the sword that comes in the 2-pack way better with the extra blue and the two-tone. Even though he does have his other sword and this guy has his sword. I ended up getting an extra Mer-Man a long time ago that was blue and ended up selling him on eBay without the sword just so I can keep an extra sword for my other guy. So for that guy who bought it, thanks. And sorry you didn't get the sword. I know I put that in the auction. The sword was not included. But it is a really cool addition for my Mer-Man. So, and I'm sure the price probably went for less because there was no sword included. So there you go. Now his sword's loose in his hand because I put that gun in there. But I'm not sure who's supposed to hold that gun. Again, please post in the comments. Let me know what episode it was in and what character held it. Whether it was Mer-Man or somebody else. And then I'll know, and I could probably find that actual episode and find out what it's all about. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I have to take out my garbage, so I got some chores to do tonight, and post a comment. Let me know what you think of all the Mer-Mans. And again, let me know what you think of this cool custom here, which is Slush Head when he's underwater. And something I do, this may sound kind of ridiculous, but when I'm thinking of the storylines, these He-Mans and all these figures, these two are actually the same Mer-Man. This is the one where he goes in the ocean, and this is the one where he goes in murky, muddy water, and his skin tone changes depending on if he's ocean water or if he's in some kind of mucky swamp type water or something else. So that's kind of how I reconcile the different colors in my mind, is the clean water from the ocean with the salt turns them blue, and the murky, mucky water from swamps and other places like that and moats or whatever turns them green. So that's why he's two different colors in my book. Now I know other people have other theories. I know it's basically comic and original figure. Of course, original figure had this head. But leave your comments below. Let me know how you reconcile the two different colors, whether it's the two different characters or whether it's different time periods of Mer-Man's life, whether he turned green over time or turned blue over time, whichever one it is. I'm just curious to see what other people think and how they reconcile the two different Mer-Man colors. All right, you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next episode when I open up another figure from the collector's line.